I was in the mood to channel the Swedish chef tonight. I haven't thought about him in a very long time, but there's something in my riddles tonight that made me think of him. And so I wanted to give it a try. Now my chickens are on holidays, so I've got my little bunny here. Yes, and we're in the Swedish chef's kitchen. And I hope that doesn't get me in any trouble. But anyways, here we are. Not to the Swedish chef. Tonight, I want to welcome you, Msoul, to Riddle Me Din Din, the autumn edition. It feels like it's been a while since we've done this, but if you're new here, come on in and play my game. Solve my riddles, and the answers create the recipe list for our 3-part mini menu. And I've really taken some time to make this staycation in your kitchen something that's a really good pairing. So I picked out a body-warming comfort menu befitting the colder days and chillier nights that we're experiencing up here in the Northern Hemisphere. So, what do you say? Let's play. All right, I'll cut that out. Riddle me this. What do you get when you cross Santa Claus with a citrus fruit? No. Yep. No. Yep. No. Yep. Riddle number 2. Why did the spice stick get an award? Why did the spice stick get an award? No. Yes. Yo. No. Yep. Riddle number 3. I'm the dried berry of a climbing vine, used whole as a spice. What is my kind? No. Riddle number 4. I have a fruity hot taste with a warm aroma and undertones of camphor and pepper. What could I be? Yeah. Riddle number 5. I have the unique ability to enhance the flavor of both sweet and savory dishes. Hinduism uses me as an offering to the gods. The Swedes use me in pastries and baked goods like gingerbread cookies. What am I? Yeah. Yeah. Riddle number 6. What do you get when you put an iPhone in a blender? Yeah. No. No. Riddle number 7. I am a sweet tasty that you can put in coffee and cookie recipes. I still have some molasses in me, but I don't really taste any different from my paler counterpart. What could I be? Das ist gut. Ja. Here we go. Let's review, everybody, for part 1, round 1 of our warming menu. Riddle me this. What do you get when you cross Santa Claus with a citrus fruit? Fanta Claus. Fanta? That tastes like oranges. So we're going to need 4 pieces or 8 grams of orange zest with wide strips. Riddle number 2. Why did the spice stick get an award? Because cinnamon was outstanding in the field. So to be outstanding in its field, or outstanding in its field. That's from a tree. Okay, we're going to need 3 pieces or 12 grams of 3-inch cinnamon sticks. Riddle number 3. I'm the dried berry of a climbing vine used whole as a spice. What is my kind? It is black peppercorns. We'll need 1 teaspoon or 3 grams of the black peppercorns. Riddle number 4. I have a fruity hot taste with a warm aroma and undertones of camphor and pepper. What am I? 1 teaspoon of whole cloves, or 16 whole cloves, 1 gram. All right, riddle number 5. I have the unique ability to enhance the flavor of both sweet and savory dishes. Hinduism uses me as an offering to the gods. The Swedes use me in pastries and baked goods like gingerbread cookies. What am I? Well, that's cardamom. And we'll need a half teaspoon, 1 gram, or 10 pieces of cardamom pods, slightly crushed. In riddle number 6, what do you get when you put an iPhone in a blender? Apple juice. Apple iPad. Apple iPhone. 8 cups or 2,000 milliliters of unsweetened apple cider or unsweetened apple juice is needed for this recipe. In riddle number 7, I'm a sweet tasty that you can put in coffee and cookie recipes. I still have some molasses in me, but I don't really taste any different from my paler counterpart. What could I be? Well, this is golden yellow sugar. We're going to need a 1/4 cup or 54 grams of the Red Path golden yellow sugar packed. So, Venus, you may be wondering, what does this make? Hot apple cider? Total prep time of 5 minutes, cooking time 20 minutes. Here's how we brew it up. Oh, and it's amazing. It smells amazing, tastes amazing, feels amazing to get it in you. Step 1. In a 6 to 8 inch square of cheesecloth, place the strips of orange zest, cinnamon sticks, whole cloves, cardamom pods, and black peppercorns. Gather up the sides of the cheesecloth and tie with a kitchen string to enclose them. In step 2, pour the unsweetened apple cider or apple juice into a large, heavy-bottomed pot and place over medium heat and heat it up, medium-high. Add in the spice sachet and the Red Path golden yellow sugar. Stir this until the cider begins to simmer and the sugar is dissolved. Reduce the heat to medium-low, cover, and simmer for 20 minutes to allow the flavors to melt together. Step number 3, carefully remove and discard the spice sachet, ladle the hot apple cider into heat-proof mugs, and garnish with a cinnamon stick or slice of apple or both. It's up to you. And it looks great, and it smells amazing, tastes amazing. So we've got our beverage to keep us warmed up. It's time to have a main dish. Ready for round 2? Here we go. Riddle me this. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, riddle number 2. What do you call a hairstyle that is mainly dark with silver around the temples? Flurgan-doo-doo, flurgan-dee-na, flurgan-dee-bum-dee-bum. Yeah, 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 yeah. Riddle number 3. Why does Mr. Potato Head have a cell phone? Ring, 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 ring. Riddle number 4. Why can't you get angry at a yam? Das ist not good. Das ist not good. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Riddle number 5. I'm a fruit that rhymes with chapel, dapple, and grapple. What am I? Yeah, 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 yeah. Riddle number 6. I am a song by the Rolling Stones. Put me in the recipe and get some darker scones. What could I be? My little blackbird, my little smooth clown. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na, 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 na. Riddle number 7. I rhyme with leper, stepper. And what kind of condiment am I? All right, riddle number 8. I'm a condiment that rhymes with cobalt, somersault, and it's not my fault. What am I? La 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 ya. Greetings, Hero Flame, and welcome to our show. We're in round number 2, and I'm just about to reveal the answers to these questions. Here we go, and hang in there for round 3. So in riddle number 1, I asked, what do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Oh yeah, we'll need 4 pork chops for this main dish. In riddle number 2, what do you call a hairstyle that is mainly dark with silver around the temples? It is salt and pepper. And we'll need salt and pepper to taste. Good job, Hero Flame. Riddle number 3. Why does Mr. Potato Head have his cell phone? This is funny. So Mr. Potato Head has a cell phone in case Mr. Onion rings. Onion rings. We're going to need 2 onions sliced into rings for this recipe. And riddle number 4. Why can't you get angry at a yam? Because they're such sweet potatoes. Yams are sweet potatoes. We're going to need 2 sweet potatoes sliced for this recipe. And riddle number 5, I'm a fruit that rhymes with chapel, dapple, and grapple. What fruit am I? We're going to have a dramatic pause here in case Hero wants to take a guess. I rhyme with chapel, dapple, and grapple. What kind of fruit am I? Dun, 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 dun. It's apples. I'm hilarious. I'm glad you think so. We're going to need 3 apples for this recipe because critics have said we need more, not less apples in this recipe. So 3 apples peeled, cored, and sliced into rings. And a chef's tip here, I found that if you take 2 red and 1 of a yellow or 1 of a green or 2 different varieties and mix them up, it actually brings out the flavors even better. So give that a try. It is apple. In riddle number 6, I'm a song by the Rolling Stones. Put me in the recipe and get some darker scones. So what am I? This is a song title by the Rolling Stones. And what this is a recipe ingredient that will make the color of your dish a bit darker. Give it a dramatic pause in case Hero takes a step. Hero, do you listen to the Rolling Stones? They have a song called Brown Sugar. And we're going to need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar for this recipe. And riddle number 7, I rhyme with leper, stepper, and that's it. Oh, the chat is delayed a little bit, so we're going to wait a little longer to give Hero a chance to guess at the messages. So riddle number 7, I rhyme with leper and stepper, and it's a condiment. And we're going to need a freshly ground version of this. Rhymes with leper, stepper. It is 2 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper. Good job. All right, riddle number 8. I am a condiment that rhymes with cobalt, somersault, and it's not my fault. What am I? I'm going to add in some music, sound effects while Hero takes a guess. Do, 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 do. Rhymes with cobalt, somersault, and not my fault. What kind of condiment am I? Do, 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 do. Na, 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 na. So we've got a bit of a lag here, everybody, but it is a white powder. What am I? Rhyming with cobalt, somersaulted, not my fault, it is salt. And we're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt for this recipe. All right, here we go. And that's it. So Venus, you may ask, what do these ingredients make? This is pork chops with apples, onions, and sweet potatoes on the side. It's perfect flavor profile to pair with hot apple cider, which was our first recipe. So here's how we're going to put it together. We're going to season the pork chops. After we preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 109 degrees Celsius. So season the pork chops with the salt and pepper to taste and arrange in a medium oven safe skillet. Top the pork chops with the onions, sweet potatoes, and apples. So we're going to bury it under all of these nice fruits and vegetables. Next, you're going to sprinkle with brown sugar on top. Season with 2 tablespoons of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt over the whole thing. It's actually really yummy. Cover and bake 1.5 hours in the preheated oven until the sweet potatoes are tender and the pork chops have reached an internal temperature of 145 degrees Celsius. Now, the original recipe that I found only cooked this for an hour, but I was looking at pork needs to be cooked a little more than other meats to make sure that it's safe. So that's why I'm saying an hour and a half. So start checking on it after an hour and just make sure the internal is good. All right. We have our main dish. We've got our beverage. Now we need a side dish that meets this flavor profile. And I chose this menu around the apple cider on purpose. It's not the first time I've cooked apples and onions together. It actually is really good. It sounds strange, but it actually is really nice. Now, are you ready for round 3? Hero Flames with me. All right, Msoul, let's go. Riddle me this. I am broccoli's paler cousin. Ooh, what could I be? Who am I? Look in the farfen. Yeah. I don't know if you grew up watching the Muppets. Oh, welcome in Tishy Adams. She's come in just in the nick of time. Welcome back. Hero's here too. Riddle number 2. The Bible says Jesus used a whip to drive out the moneylenders. I wonder. What would I be wondering? The Bible says Jesus used a whip to drive out the moneylenders, and I wonder something. What could I be wondering? Won't wait too long on this one. Don't shoot me for this joke. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, riddle number 3. What do you give a dog that has high temperature? Ja, 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 ja. Flugen die smoothie, ja, la, 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 la. I'm channeling the Swedish chef today, everybody. I just felt like it. It was a random choice before I logged in today. La, 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 ya, ya, ya. All right, riddle number 4. I cut my mouth on a slice of dairy product. How could that be? Ouch. What kind of dairy product would cut my mouth? Bloogly, smoogly, shoodly, ya, la, la. I know, I'm doing a terrible job. I've been singing since I was a very little girl. Ya, smoothly, no, la, la. All right, riddle number 5. I am a kind of rich, soft, creamy dairy product with a whitish rind, originally made near a town in Normandy. What could I be? La, 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 la. Jeg er en smooth son, jeg er en blåbær. Du er min lille barn. La, 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 la. Okay, that's enough of my horrible singing. All right, let's review and find out how close you were to solving my riddles. In riddle number 1, I am broccoli's paler cousin? Correct, I am cauliflower. And we'll need 1 large head of cauliflower for this recipe. In riddle number 2, the Bible says Jesus used a whip to drive out the moneylenders. So I was wondering, yes, I was wondering if they called it his miracle whip. Please don't hate me for that joke. A miracle whip from Jesus driving out the moneylenders. Anyways, we need a half cup of Miracle Whip or mayo for this recipe. I love Miracle Whip. It's awesome. So tangy. Riddle number 3. What do you give a dog that has high temperature? Mustard. It's the best thing for a hot dog. Mustard. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of fine ground mustard. All right, riddle number 4. I cut my mouth on a slice of dairy product. How could that be? Dad must have bought the extra sharp cheddar. Extra sharp cuts my mouth. Hee hee hee. Dad joke. So sorry. We're going to need 1 cup of shredded cheese, shredded cheddar cheese specifically for this recipe. Choose the strength you like. Old, mild, it's up to you. In riddle number 5, I'm a kind of rich, soft, creamy dairy product with a whitish rind, originally made near a town in Normandy. What could I be? Normandy has a town nearby called Camembert. We're going to need 1 cup of Camembert cheese for this recipe. So Venus, you may ask, what does this make? It's a cheesy steamed cauliflower. Now, for those of you out there who cannot eat like dairy products or real cheeses, there are also fake cheeses out there, things based in soy, and halal cheeses out there that you could explore as well for this recipe. Now, here's how we put it all together. With a knife, carefully remove the core from the cauliflower and place the cauliflower in a large pan filled with about 1 inch of water. Cover and steam the cauliflower until it's just tender. It'll take about 5 minutes. Then let it cool enough that you can handle it with your fingers. Remove the cauliflower from the pan and place it in an oven-safe baking dish. Cover with Miracle Whip, ground mustard, and the cheeses. Bake uncovered in a 350-degree oven until the cheese is melted. This will again take only about 5 to 10 minutes. The prep time altogether, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Total cook time, 15 minutes max. Serve this as a side to the apples pork chops. Yay! This is so tasty and it smells wonderful. So, for our vegan friends out there, instead of doing the pork chops, you can substitute them for making a quiche. Some suggest a quiche Lorraine, just omit the bacon or use the faux bacon and instead of the meat dish for the protein. And this also is a really great pairing to go with that hot apple cider. I looked this up. I looked up for what chefs would recommend for this one so that you guys can have a really comforting, filling meal. Meat or no meat. It is going to be amazing. So, well, that's all she wrote, Msouls. I know I started a tiny bit early. We've actually pushed through the riddles really fast. So, here ends another edition of Riddle Me Din Din with Venus Callida. Happy eating. This ends our autumn edition, and I'll see you next time. I will be back next week with a new menu, heading back overseas again to visit another country where we find many of our subscribers to thank you all. Vegans won't have eggs either. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what I would just say do cauliflowers and broccoli because broccoli's pretty nutritious as well. I would steam up the broccoli with the cauliflower and maybe chop up some celery and some carrots to go in with that. A nice steamed plate. Just a nice toss up. And yeah. Well, I hope that's enough. Now, I am planning to actually log out of this episode, and I'm going to be coming back to check on my singing monsters. It just so happens that last night I did Keisha's The Good Vegetarian Option Tisha sang, and yeah, I thought the quiche sounded really like a good idea too for the vegetarians out there. Now, I'm going to log out, and since both Tisha Adams and Hero Flame are here today, I moved your baby Dark Hero out to the singing island. I also moved the rock nut that is named for Hero Flame out with the baby so they can now sing for me, and I spent all the diamonds I had to get them high enough that they could go into some singing competitions. So I thought since our newest subscriber joined us, thank you very much out there for our new subscriber, that they joined us during the last episode of My Singing Monsters. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to hit a bio break. I'm going to come back. That's the gamer speak anyways out there. And if anybody wants to follow me over, I'll be live again in maybe 10 minutes. And let's just have a little quickie look over. I do owe you guys some gamer time. So we're going to check on My Singing Monsters and see how they're doing tonight. So give me 10 minutes, everybody. You can follow me over if you'd like. I'd welcome you to join. And it was Bojan Tanik that subscribed the other day when we were playing My Singing Monsters. We've got to name a monster after him. And we do have a new one that we bought an egg for last time we were online. So let's go check on that. And we've got to name ourselves a new singing monster after our newest subscriber. Take care, everybody. This is Venus Callida signing out, hitting the bio break, and coming back online for some gamer time. See you soon.